And so, a poet who's on a break from being the dictator of North Korea, now to share her poetry is Kailee Pedersen.
Excerpt from the Pareidoliad, 1870, Savannah, Georgia. 4. We buried the children next to my brother. My husband cast his gaze away from my deathbed delivery room. Another year passed, another child born in uncanny stillness, while my brother-in-law Henry conducted his architectural symphony in the rose garden. I rested my head on his shoulder, and he trembled faintly in the light of midday. His hand came up and traced my pulse gently, like he was waiting for me to run. At lunch, we took tea together in the garden. As the cicadas cried out in this flush of southern heat, this burst of fire that scarred the land, while Henry and I ate on porcelain plates and watched Savannah burn. My husband commented that he had a genius for a brother and a saint for a wife. Henry put his hand on my knee under the table, and I smiled like the Madonna. Henry's labyrinth festered and grew, a terrifying apparatus in serpentine complexity. And the hedges sprung about us come morning, growing tangled together like the span of our lives, twisted and bent. 5. My husband did not turn back when he left, looking for sons and a woman who could give them to him. I went back inside the house, and Henry and I sat drinking lemonade until the afternoon withered in our hands. 6. Leviticus 20:21. And if a man shall take his brother's wife, it is an unclean thing. He has uncovered his brother's nakedness. They shall be childless. 7. We waited a full season before starting anew in the spring. Henry built in a house with the organs cut out. He cleaved skin from masonry bone. The labyrinth descended like a wound into the earth, great and terrible in skeletal requiem. I looked out over his mausoleum and knew then the ruination of myth, the defiling of architecture into blasphemy. And when Henry emerged flushed with genius and kissed me on the side of the mouth, I saw the labyrinth grow to consume his terrifying imagination, casting a shadow over the bedroom where we lay like two pieces of broken history, the sheets stained red with the blood of changeling children delivered unto this world and meant for another. Our son was born with twisted hands and cloven feet, a little man made in the devil's image. He opened his bright, wet eyes, and Henry looked at him and said nothing for a very long time. He was born dead, Henry said, and took him from my arms. The baby squealed. How unfortunate, I replied. Thank you.